Hey, I'm Amanda, and you're watching The Reading and Writing Life. This is Readathon month, and so every time I start a new book, I'm starting a new vlog. I am doing the Olympics Readathon. I'm on my fourth book, so all the rest of them will be probably down in the description. Well, I'll just put the playlist up above for everybody that's doing the Olympics Readathon, and you can just watch. There's lots of videos. You can get caught up on what everybody's reading for all the prompts and everything. So now I'm reading The Hero of Ages. I have been excited about this book since last month when I finished The Well of Ascension, and I read 3 more books in between. Actually, I read like 5 more books in between before I'm at this one now, and I'm super excited to keep going. I'm excited to wrap up this trilogy and get it all wrapped up. Somebody just commented today on a Discord that I'm on, and he said that in his opinion, it is the best end of a trilogy that he has ever read. So I'm excited about that. And if you haven't seen any of these before, what I'm doing during this readathon is mostly I'm listening to audio books and reading the books on the Kindle. So when I want to do some audio, I'm like walking around or doing stuff around the house or driving in the car, and I am doing puzzles. So this is the puzzle I'm currently working on. It looks like, let me get the top. It looks like this. It's 1,000 pieces, and it's all campers and RVs at the lake or at a water source of some kind. It looks like a lake. So I don't have much left of this, and I've already finished 1,000 piece puzzle since I started the readathon. It's over here, and it is all the national parks. This is the box. And we're going to keep this one to actually frame or put up somewhere in our house, but we won't be keeping the rest of them because I put together way too many puzzles to try to keep them all. So the plan is that I'm going to finish this puzzle, and then I have 2 more 1,000 pieces and 1 2,000 piece. So I'm going to work my way through the other 1,000 pieces, and then I'll do the 2,000 pieces, and then I will go take these puzzles and probably drop them off. I usually give them away to a friend that likes puzzles or to like a Goodwill or something. So I'll go drop it off and I'll pick up some more. I just always want the puzzles to be 1,000 pieces or more because I want it to take a little while to do, like a few days at least. This has taken about 2 days to do. And so I'm almost finished with it. This is all I have left. So I'm going to sit here, listen to some Hero of Ages, and put together this puzzle. Well, the puzzle is all done except for 1 piece. And if you saw my last video when I started this puzzle, all the pieces in this puzzle are standard shapes, you know, the standard 4 or 5 different shapes, except for this one. And I decided I wanted to save this one till the last piece. And so there it goes right there. So now, all done. I liked it. The trees gave me some trouble just because they're all like greenish, so that's always difficult to do. But the rest of it seemed to go fairly easily. And I am on chapter 11 in my book. It is just as good as I thought it would be based on the first 2 books that I've read in the series. So we are, where are we? They're still on their journey to figure out the clues that the Lord Ruler left behind. That's not really a spoiler, but if you haven't read the first 2 books in the series, maybe skip ahead. Although maybe don't watch this video because all I'm doing is reading that book and putting together a puzzle or puzzles. So anyway, they are following the clues from the Lord Ruler, and I know somebody is going to die. Based on the first 2 books, Brandon Sanderson has no problem killing off characters that I love. And so I know that there's going to be some of my favorites who are not going to make it to the end of this book. And so I'm trying to enjoy my time with them every time I see them and not go, oh, they're probably going to die. So As long as I can get through this book with Ben and Elend being alive, then I'll be happy. Okay, here's my next puzzle. It's just beach with a whole bunch of colorful umbrellas. So I'm going to sort them out, and I'm going to go ahead, when I'm sorting the outside edges, I'm going to go ahead and sort out all of the colorful, anything that's got color on it. I'm going to go ahead and sort those out and then try to put them in order so that I can work on those. But first, I'm going to destroy this puzzle. Here we go. So I have the puzzle all divided up. I've got all my colors in piles. These are all the ones that aren't really colors that I've put in here. And these are all my edge pieces. So first I'm going to go through and put the edge together, and then I'm going to start working on my piles. And in the meantime, I am still reading my book. It is getting really good. I'm about halfway through with it right now. We have various groups in our story, all split up in different locations. So we have Vin and Elend, who are trying to figure out how to get into a very hostile situation where an obligator is running the city, and Vin and Elend really want to get in because this is the last city that they followed the clues to get to from the Lord Ruler's last set of clues. So they feel like this is the last city that's got a stash of something, and they really want to have it. Then there is the group of Breeze and Sazed, and they are in a different city with Spook, and they're trying to squash a revolt that's happening in that city, to try to get them back under the banner of Elend like they were at the beginning. And then we have Tinsoon, the Khandra, who is by himself, but he's on his way to Vin, or he's trying to get to Vin. And we don't know who else is by themselves. I think that's everybody. And we don't know what's happening in Luthadel, the capital. We don't know what's happening there because they haven't heard anything, but they're not getting their supplies like they're supposed to be. And then a messenger just showed up from Luthadel saying that they need supplies in Luthadel. So once again, just like in the last book, when there was an army at the gate of Luthadel, and then all of a sudden there were 2 armies, and then all of a sudden there were 3 armies, it kind of feels the same way now, where things are just going from bad to worse to worse. But we are finding out so much about the spikes and how all of that ties in together. We're finding out about the Khandra and the Inquisitors and the Kolos, and how all of those kind of go together, fit together in a way. It is very interesting and very cool, and I am enjoying just sitting here working on this puzzle and listening to this book. I finished Hero of Ages. That means that I finished the whole Mistborn trilogy from Brandon Sanderson. Did it end exactly the way I wanted it to? No. But did it end the way it needed to? Yes. There are a few things that I got right in some of the predictions that I made online in the Discord chat about it, and there are some that I was way off on. So I was super excited about the characters that we got to see a lot more of that we hadn't seen throughout the rest of we've seen them, but they've just been minor characters, and now they seem to be playing a larger role in what happened at the end, and now what is going to continue happening as it moves forward. The use of all the information that we had, I'm trying to figure out a way to say this that's not really spoilery, but I guess I already ruined that with the earlier spoiler, so I'll just say this. I'm going to have to put up that this is a spoiler. Anyway, using all the religions and all the information that Sazed had gained, Sazed, I don't know how you say his name. Anyway, using all of that information for him to create the new world was amazing. Like, as he was going back through and he's like, I got this from this and this from the, it was so good. It was so good. So, am I happy about Vin and Elend? No. But it's still okay. Am I happy about Breeze and Spook? Absolutely. Absolutely. What else? I guess that's it. I just wanted to come in here and close it out. I finished the book and I will show you where I am in the puzzle. I've barely done anything because I wasn't home a lot yesterday. So a lot of the reading that I did was like in the car or out driving or going somewhere. So I haven't done a lot on the puzzle. And now I'm about to be starting a duology. So I'm not gonna, also it's my birthday coming up. So I'm not gonna make a video, or I'm not gonna have a video for the next few days because we're going out of town for my birthday. And so when I get back, there'll probably be like back-to-back videos about the duology because I'm sure I'll finish those. All of the books that I'm reading from now on are significantly shorter than the first 4 that were really long. And so these books should be faster. At least the videos should be coming out faster. So I'll try to keep them also shorter just because I know when other people are releasing videos as often as I am, I don't want them to be very long. So I'm going to try to keep them short from here on out. I know this one is almost 10 minutes or somewhere around there. I don't know exactly until I start editing, but the rest of them, I'm going to try to keep them just a few minutes about each of the books. So let's see what else I need to say. That's it. I loved Hero of Ages. I loved the Mistborn trilogy. I gave each one of the books 5 stars and I loved them. Oh, since I'm giving spoilers, my favorite part of the whole entire trilogy is when Elend and Vin are dancing together for the first time and he pulls a book out of his pocket and starts to read it. I laughed out loud. That was so funny to me. And then I went, oh, because it ended up being like the book that he was reading when they first met. Like, how sweet is that? I loved it. Okay, that's enough about this. This book was so good. I'm definitely going to read more Brandon Sanderson, but I'm going to take a break for a little while. I have a lot of other books on my TBR, and so I will eventually circle back around, but this was so good. I totally forgot to say that if you like this video, please click the like button down below and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss anything that's coming up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.